If you're thinking about getting into architecture school or curious about it, then this video is for you. Trust me, these 3 tips will save you before you go down the long journey of architecture school. Let's get into it. The intensity of time stress and time management. What I mean by this is that when you're in architecture school, you're dealing with long hours, trying to get your models done. Had I known what I'm getting myself into, here's what I have done. I would have definitely had a schedule from the very beginning. I would have scheduled my time from day one to allow myself to get the projects done. The stress and time management is so crucial because when you're trying to do 45 things at once, learn to become an architect and get your models done and have a social life, it can be overwhelming. Time management and understand that you're going to be under a lot of stress are very important things to understand before you get into architecture school. The next thing is the importance of understanding feedback and critique. So when you are posting your projects in the class, you're going to get a lot of criticism from your professors. It's okay to get that good and bad criticism. What you need to understand is that when you're getting critiqued by the professors, it's all about a learning perspective, all like what's good, what is bad. Everything they say is not taken to heart. What I mean is that they're going to say good things, they're going to say bad things. Overall, when you get critiqued on your projects, look at it as a learning opportunity. Don't take it personal. A lot of times people took the personal approach to it and they got upset, offended, etc. When they critique your projects, at the end of the day, you are learning. So don't take it to heart. Overall, this is a learning process to become a better architect. The last thing is the nature of architecture. Architecture is a continual learning experience. So what I mean by that is as you start to grow throughout the years, you're going to learn different about yourself, about the science, about the buildings. Basically, it's a never-ending journey. So when you go through architecture, it's not only about the personal, it's about the overall external experience. You need to go into the open mind of learning. You're becoming a designer. The overall technical, the codes will come later. But when you're in architecture school, you want to go in with that mindset of like, what can I absorb? What can I bring with me? What can I learn to make me a better designer at the end of the day? Architecture school is for design, the real world's for code and all the technical stuff. You're going to get limited by codes, budgets, all that stuff later on. But for now in architecture school, I wish I was more emphasized on how can I be a better designer, the nature of architecture, actually explore buildings in true detail, because that's what's going to make you overall better architect in the real world. These are the things I wish I would have known before I stepped into architecture school. Architecture can be very scary, overwhelming. You're going to see people doing models all night. Overall, time management, stress. You obviously want to explore the nature of architecture. And last but not least, you want to be involved from day one with your classmates. These are things that I wish I would have known. This is what makes you a great architect at the end of the day. Hopefully this helped you before you go into architecture school. If you have any questions, make sure you leave a comment below. I have gone through architecture school. I have an architecture practice. You can learn more about it on my website. But overall, I've gone through the whole journey. This is where you can ask the questions from an actual licensed architect. Drop a comment below. See you in the next video.